Let's bring in Washington Examiner chief political correspondent Byron York. Byron, always good to see you. So Democrats are angry at Trump. His campaign released dozens of examples of their incendiary rhetoric. Democrats blame Trump and his rhetoric. What do you make of all this? Again, we don't know if the attempted assassins were incited or influenced by anti-Trump rhetoric. We do know the second one held liberal values. Where do you come down on this?
Well, first of all, I think we can all agree that attempts to assassinate a presidential candidate are threats to democracy. That's pretty clear. As far as what J.D. Vance said, I would be a little bit careful because there are nuts out there everywhere. And certainly we want the Secret Service to protect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris just as much as they protect Donald Trump. Now, as far as Trump's claim about the rhetoric of Harris and Biden, I would broaden it a little bit. And certainly in the last 8 years, we have seen extraordinary accusations in the political culture that Trump is not just a threat to democracy, but that he is a Nazi, that he is a Russian agent, that he's a stooge of Putin, that he is trying to destroy the values of America. And on a number of occasions, we've even seen the Hitler comparison, which is kind of the ultimate of this kind of this genre of criticism. So we have seen over the top criticisms of Donald Trump for 8 years now. So it's really not a terrible surprise. It's an unhappy one, but not a terrible surprise that it's reached this point.
Yeah, they wanted to impeach him before he sat down in the Oval Office. We're going to dig in.
Yep.
We built a timeline of exactly what happened and how vituperative it has been on the Democrat side. Take a 30,000-foot perspective and just be objective about it, not being a Republican or Democrat, just looking at it as a voter. It is the Democrats who have been pouring poison into the U.S. electoral system for years. I would say going back to 2015. Let's please watch what has been said. Watch this.
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Trump is a threat to this nation.
He's a genuine danger to American security.
Donald Trump is an existential threat to our democracy and our most fundamental freedoms.
If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
He is destructive to our democracy, and he has to be eliminated.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country.
Are they a threat to democracy? Yes. Are they going to take our rights away? Yes. Are they going to put people's lives in danger? Yes.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
And he needs to be shot.
Okay, so there's also this. Politico said that Mr. Biden on a private donor call said we're done talking about the debate. It's time to put Trump in a bullseye. Mr. Biden has apologized for that. People are tired of this. They don't want to see America torn apart like this, Byron. Is it time maybe, it's not naive, fatally naive to think this, maybe a Truth and Reconciliation Commission where we get all members of Congress to sit down, put all their words and footage of what they said on a big screen with voters inside Congress to say, stop it, you're wrong, don't do this anymore. This is not America.
Well, it's certainly time for people to cool it, because at the beginning of that montage, all the different ways they had of saying that Trump is a threat to our way of life, to our democracy, the first thing you think is, well, how can that threat be eliminated? And you have to understand the effect this has on an unstable individual, like the guy who's now under arrest for planning to kill Trump, and the one who unsuccessfully shot at Trump or who wounded Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania.
I'm telling you, just looking at this, I've been doing this job for 40 years, Byron. You know that. I've been testified before Congress twice about IRS abuses of taxpayers. I've been in and out of D.C. for 40 years. I have never seen a corrosive, poisonous Democrat Party as we have seen since, I think, 2015. This is the most vicious Democrat Party America has ever had to suffer under, and it needs to stop. Byron York, thank you so much. It's good to see you. Coming up.